Okay, we're gonna do this. Is gonna be quick, but the best of in terms of beauty, in my view. So for glosses, we've got Buxom. I always talk about these. They're just really nice glosses, ton of colors. Trying to find. Here's a shade. For instance, this one's in Serena. Just a nice gold mauve kind of color. All sorts of colors. Highly recommend. I think it's I've noticed Marshalls, at least near me, they started getting these, so you can get these on discount, full sizes. Buxom usually has their holiday sale. Excuse the mess on the floor. They usually have their holiday sale, where you can get full sizes and travel as a set. And once you do the math, you get like each of them for a few bucks or something like that. So highly reduced. So either waiting till holiday or finding discount stores, that's what I would recommend if you're going to get those. Physicians Formula really has it down when it comes to contour. So they've got this contour wand, which I have not tried, but I heard is very good. They've had this out for a while. But what I heard was, what I've even tried, and I was very impressed by the quality, was their sticks. I'm trying to find it. I cannot find anything. Sometimes these are last minute, but now for glitter glosses, if you're looking for it specifically, these I was impressed by. I kind of wish they were a bit more intense, but I find these very wearable, which is a good thing. I don't think they would last that long. I just don't think they have that much product in them, and that kind of sucks too. But these from Revlon or Rimmel, these glitter glosses, Super Lustrous Glimmer. Revlon, it's Revlon. I also noticed that I really don't think the color really matters, because they kind of go on sort of clear, but it's really, I like the glitter, the formulation. It's very elegant, smooth. It just really looks like a gloss with a bit of glitter. But in its own way, it's like, I feel like the reflex are kind of intense in their own way. I don't know how to describe it, but I did do a video wearing this and a few others items as well for the lips. So as I said, it's quite hard to describe how those look. For like more of a lip balm, these L'Oreal, which LA Colors has something kind of similar, but these are still my favorite balms. Let me get the trying to make this not look as grimy. This don't have the lid on this one, but so it looks quite red in the tube, but it's much more, it's not as intense as you'd think. It's a bit more wearable, and these are quite sheer, but in a good way. Glow Paradise number 120 in Blush Fantasy. And they have much lighter colors as well. It's just a nice, it doesn't look sheer, but it is sheer on the lips. Nice color, smooth, elegant formula. I feel like these kind of colors, any color you choose will basically go with anything, because, you know, you're not getting a strong color that's really distracting. Which sometimes it's nice to have a strong color, but these are very versatile. So for a balm, That I think is the best I've found. For just a basic lipstick, I still always go with the Revlon. Not always, but for me that's the best that I've found, is these Revlon Lustrous. This one's the Cherries in the Snow, very classic shade. But any of these Lustrous or any of these Revlon lipsticks that have the gold and black tube have worked for me. So just find a color you like. Like this is for the Buxom Gloss. This one's in Gabby. It's like a, that I mentioned before, it's like a violet color with some glitter. So a lot of the Buxom glosses do have glitter, but they do have ones without, I think. Bronzer, I can't find that contour. Technically it's called a something stick or something, like a multi-stick from Physicians Formula. If I were to go with the best contour, it's like those sticks that it comes with the bronzer or contour. You can use it as bronzer or contour on one side and then blush on the other side. The blush I did not care for, but the other side that I would use as contour, that was a really nice formulation. And I always noticed, because sometimes with contour you can't really tell if it does anything, but with that one I always notice like my cheeks just look a bit more like a shadow, more chiseled, less chubby, you know. For bronzer, I think my overall favorite would either be the Saie bronzer, the cream bronzer. That would definitely be the favorite cream bronzer. But overall bronzer would either be that or this one, the Infallible. This one is just good old reliable, really easy to use, smooth. I've never had issues with it, like not working with the foundation or something else I'm wearing. Like this is, if I'm in a rush and I just want something that will be quick, it's going to work out, then definitely grab for this one. And it's a nice tone, looks nice. Like there's a reason folks talk about that one. I don't know where here. For overall blushes, I would go with Tarte. They are a bit expensive, but Tarte has in their Amazonian line, they've got so many different colors to choose from. The quality is real nice, pigmented, easy to blend. These last, like if you want a long lasting blush, these last for hours and hours, most of them. This one even has their bronzer in the corner there, so you have blush and bronzer all in one. This is from years ago, their holiday collection, which you can't really find anymore besides on like sites like eBay and stuff like that. I haven't found any store that still carries this, but every year they do have a blush, usually with their Amazonian line. They have kind of special edition blushes, or sometimes their original line, but usually special editions on the holidays. So similar to Buxom, Tarte, this brand does that with their blushes for holiday, and you can get several blushes for a very reduced cost, because buying these individually full size is it is a bit expensive. I think they're around 20 something or $30 or something like that. Sometimes you can get them travel size, like from Sephora or wherever, if they still carry Tarte. Overall eyeshadow, the best one. I was really impressed with this formulation. I've never had an experience where the first time I use an eyeshadow palette, it's like there's no mistakes with this one. Everything worked real smoothly. The mattes, the shimmers, everything. Very blendable. So this one is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Soft Glam. You can get this dirty easily. I don't really like that. But everything else is good. You do get a brush. I was able to get this on discount through BoxyCharm. Otherwise it is a little bit expensive, but just see if you can find it on sale. I think it's worth having once in your lifetime. It's going to cost you quite a bit, but I still think it's worth it if you can afford it. If you can't, then let's see this is just if you like brown kind of cool tones from Juvia's Place. What's the name of that one? I'm just mentioning, like, it's hard to choose a specific eyeshadow palette that like stands out besides that one, to be honest, but I'm just giving out ideas, and I would say these are all kind of decent quality. So starting with the Juvia's that I mentioned, then this is also in that same quality, but this one's kind of hard to find, the Salut Perry from Essence Paris. These Wet n Wild, well, this one at least, I haven't tried any of their other, not quads, what do you call this, where they have this many, their color icon, where they've got this many shadows, not more, not less. I haven't tried other